Yehoshua chapter 18. And all the congregation of the children of Israel assembled at Shiloh, and they let the tent of appointment dwell there, and the land was subdued before them. And 7 tribes were left among the children of Israel, who had not yet shared their inheritance. So Yehoshua said to the children of Israel, Till when are you going to fail to go in and possess the land which Yahweh Elohim of your fathers has given you? Appoint 3 men from each tribe, and let me send them out to go through the land, and describe it according to their inheritance, and come back to me. And they shall divide it into 7 portions. Yehudah stays within their border on the south, and the house of Joseph stays within their border on the north. And you shall describe the land in 7 portions, and shall bring it to me. Then I shall cast lots for you here before Yahweh our Elohim. But the Levites have no portion among you, for the priesthood of Yahweh is their inheritance. And Gad and Reuven and half the tribe of Manasseh have received their inheritance beyond the Yarden on the east, which Moshe the servant of Yahweh gave them. So the men rose up and went, and Yehoshua commanded those who went to describe the land, saying, Go, walk through the land, and describe it, and come back to me, and let me cast lots for you here before Yahweh in Shiloh. So the men went, and passed through the land, and described it in a book in 7 portions by cities. And they came to Yehoshua at the camp in Shiloh. And Yehoshua cast lots for them in Shiloh before Yahweh. And there Yehoshua divided the land to the children of Israel according to their portions. And the lot of the tribe of the children of Benjamin came up for their clans, and the border of their lot came out between the children of Yehudah and the children of Joseph. And their border was on the north side from the Yarden, and the border went up to the side of Jericho on the north, and went up through the mountains westward, and ended at the wilderness of Beit Aven. And the border went over from there toward Luz, to the side of Luz, that is Beit El, southward. And the border went down to Ataroth Adar, by the hill that lies on the south side of lower Beit Horon. And the border was drawn, and went around the west side to the south, from the hill that faces Beit Horon southward, and it ended at Kiriath Baal, that is Kiriath Yearim, a city of the children of Yehudah. This was the west side, and the south side was from the end of Kiriath Yearim, and the border went out westward, and went out to the fountain of the waters of Nephtoach. And the border came down to the end of the mountain that faces the valley of the son of Hinnom, which is in the valley of Rephaim on the north, and went down to the valley of Hinnom, to the side of the Jebusite city on the south, and went down to En Rogel. And it was drawn from the north, went out to En Shemesh, and went out toward Geliloth, which is opposite the ascent of Adumim, and went down to the stone of Bohan son of Reuven, and passed over to the side opposite Aravah northward, and went down to Aravah. And the border passed over to the side of Beit Hoglah northward, and the border ended at the north bay at the Salt Sea, at the south end of the Yarden. This was the southern boundary, and the Yarden borders it on the east side. This was the inheritance of the children of Benjamin, according to its boundaries all around for their clans. And the cities for the tribe of the children of Benjamin for their clans were Jericho, and Beit Hoglah, and Emek Ketzitz, and Beit Aravah, and Semaraim, and Beit El, and Awim, and Parah, and Ophrah, and Kafar Ha'amoni, and Ophni, and Gavah, 12 cities with their villages, Givon, and Ramah, and Beeroth, and Mitzpeh, and Kephirah, and Motzah, and Rekem, and Yirpeel, and Taralah, and Telah, Eleph, and the Jebusite, that is Jerusalem, Givath, and Kiriath, 14 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the children of Benjamin for their clans.